Okay, T20 World Cup finally started. It's happening in our country only, but I'm not there right now. But either way, that doesn't matter because we had our first couple of games happen. All of them have been almost upsets. No one has really upset anyone just yet. But I think the Associate Nations are just showing that we are also here to compete. We can also kill some giants along the way. Maybe get a Super 8 position. We never know. We already saw Pakistan almost lose Netherlands. We saw England almost lose Nepal, and we also saw our own Indian boys lose almost to the other Indian boys. To be honest, but either way, we got the win. That's all that matters. I guess this is kind of a good. It's a good reality check that we obviously won only by this much of a margin, but I mean it's fine. It's fine. I mean I can't really complain. I think one thing which I'm obviously kind of pissed about or like kind of like sad about is that I'm not seeing the first, like obviously I think the pitches have been like nicely altered so that I actually haven't seen any really crazy. I mean today obviously I think South Africa hit 200, but I don't think there's any other matches which has been like crazy 200s like between two very big nations. And 160s and 180s are also getting defended pretty nicely. It's reminding me of 2018, 2019 IPL, 2017 IPL. Around that time, at least T20s back then, before 200s really were just on a rare occasion. But either way, let's get into the match. I would say I'm just looking at the scorecard right here. I don't have much to say about the Indian batting except Sky. I mean, yes, I can always say that, oh, these guys, they aren't performing. Why didn't they perform? I mean, we know why they didn't perform. Everyone just has off days. And to be honest, the way the top order and the middle order has been in good form, I think this off day was bound to happen. When you look at the likes of Ishan Kishan, I think every match he played until now, leading up to T20 World Cup, he was just in superb form. He was hitting at least 30, 40 runs every single match. He hit a century right before coming into the T20 World Cup as well. And it's fine. I think and Abhishek got out for like duck, golden duck, and everyone's been doing the homework on him. It's 50-50. That first ball. I remember at a point people used to say if Abhishek stands for more than about 20 balls, the team where he, like let's say Punjab or Sunrisers or India, whoever he's playing for, that team's gonna win. Now the feeling is like if he stands for more than one ball, also we'll win. That's the confidence I'm having. But obviously it's America, it's fine. Next match he has against Pakistan, and we know how he plays against that team either way. So I'm not too worried about those guys. I think the only one who I really have to mention is, I mean, the bowlers obviously did a pretty good job. Mohammad Siraj, like I mentioned in the first squad discussion as well, why I was wondering why he wasn't in the squad. Thank God. I mean, obviously it's unfortunate what happened to Harshit Rana, but Siraj coming in, that did really put a smile on my face. Obviously, we had the likes of Arshdeep, who bowled really well, Akshar, who got a couple of wickets as well, and obviously Bumrah got rested, if I'm not wrong. But told he was sick, but he was still running onto the field to get water. I don't know what is up with that. Instead of just keeping him just sat on the bench, because I, to be honest, right now looking at this batting like performance, if these guys will, I won't be shocked if these guys have another collapse like this again. And we need Bumrah in those situations, so keep him well rested, to say the least. The only person who I would really want to talk about is Surya Kumar Yadav in the batting. I think this is by far the best knock I've ever seen from him. I think even if you look at Mumbai, if you look at India, I would say this is probably the best knock I've seen from him. Yes, he's hit centuries in some other matches, but this 84 means way more than a century against some other team, or century against Sunrisers, or century against Punjab. This means a lot. I think this is one of, I mean, I expected this kind of a knock. I mean, every time I expect this kind of a knock from Kumar, even if he's like not in form, I can expect that he'll show up against a small team. And the issue is, we need him even against a small team. That's the reason why we can never drop him as well. He's the one who's like saving us from that embarrassment. He's reminding me of Suresh Raina back in the day. I remember 2015, we had the same kind of situation against Zimbabwe in the ODI World Cup. We were undefeated until then. It was the, like the last league match, and there was a collapse on the other end. And then Suresh Rana had to stand and stand, and he took us and he hit 100. So he's reminding me of, I can see the similar shades, I would say. But obviously, USA batting, we handled that pretty well. I think props to USA. They got uh, like less wickets had fallen for them than for India. They only got 8 wickets down. No, we had 9 wickets down. So that's something which is good. I think US can take some pretty good lessons from this. They have a match against Pakistan, and I think they can definitely win that. And Netherlands as well. They can maybe give challenge. Namibia, I think they'll have a good, easier match. I think USA take this with good positivity. You guys did really well. Just look forward for the rest of the tournament now, and yeah, that's all I got to say. To be honest, pretty short.
Um, yeah, this match was definitely an interesting start to the tournament. The match is a pure example of how the World Cups are always a different ball game. Yes, we have seen in the bilateral series that 200 plus scores have become a norm over the last 2 3 years. But when you enter a World Cup, there's obviously that pressure of the World Cup, and there's a lot of things that comes to play. There's the need to bring competitive pitches so that there's not offer something to the bowlers as well. They would like to bring an even contest between the bowlers and batsmen. You could see that in the pitches that have been played on till now in the World Cup as well. As of now, the 200 scores that have come up were today. One was Scotland and South Africa, but before that there was not one also, and it was sheer talent that was an experience that got teams through, and that's exactly what happened with India as well. Before I talk about the Indian batting, I think we should really appreciate how Shadley bowled for USA to pick up 4 wickets, and those 4 wickets were quite crucial wickets for USA as well. Harmeet Singh as well bowled with great economy. I think everybody bowled really well for US, except I think Netrewalkar had an off day. He was taken apart mainly by Suryakumar Yadav. He's the only one who actually put a stand, and you can see that he's back in form and what it means to Team India when he's back in form and he's performing. This is a pure example of how experience comes into play in World Cup. When a player has experience of playing in World Cups, they knows the pressure, knows what it takes to get their team out of such crunch situations. That's what a team requires, and who better than the captain to do that? And so it was a wonder. And it's not that Surya Kumar Yadav didn't give a chance. He did give a chance early on, which was not taken, and he capitalized big time on it. Took India to a respectable score, which he was confident that our bowlers could defend, and that's what happened. And when you look at our bowlers, yes, it's a dream come true for Mohammad Siraj from not being picked in the T20 World Cup. Unfortunate for Harshit Rana to miss up a late injury that ruled him out, but it was comeback calling for Mohammad Siraj, and he didn't disappoint. Made it straight into the 11, picked up 3 wickets, was exceptional with the ball. Arshdeep Singh has been India's leading wicket taker in T20 internationals, and it shows why. Also, he showed his skill in the World Cup, picked up 2 wickets and just gave 18 runs. Akshar Patel again showed why he's an important player for India. He's usually handy with the bat and ball as well. He picked up 2 wickets. Yes, he didn't perform much with the bat, but he was crucial with the ball. I think even in Indian bowlers, everyone chipped in. It was just a reminder, reality check to bring India back to ground level. To not be overconfident, not take any team too lightly as well, and just take it game by game according to its merit and perform. World Cup, different ball game. You have to go game by game, step by step. You're the defending. How much ever you say you will be favorites in the World Cup, you are the defending champions. There will be pressure. It's just how you take it, how you handle it, how you play your games. Should they, I feel that the team should take it game by game and see how it progresses. As of now, first game was a win. Now focus on the next game, that is Namibia, and move forward in this in similar way. For in USA's point of view, yes, they did give a tough fight to India, and that will be a great positive for them. Even though they lost the match, there were some bright spots. They could see that the bowling was really exceptional. Everybody was economic, and USA they were quite a few of them who did stand up in the bat, and they should take that forward, keep the positives and work with the negatives, work on the weaknesses of the downfalls in the game, both the teams, and go forward and see how the tournament progresses. um, that that's about it about this match. This World Cup looks interesting. I think all of us did think that, oh, the World Cup will only get interesting once we get into the Super 8s, but the so-called minnows have showed it that they have it in them. And I feel there are a couple of upsets that are going to come in the group stage, and there are going to be some surprising names in the Super 8 as well. You can sense that. I mean, it's there every World Cup. Afghanistan at one point of time were considered minnows. Now people give them the respect and consider them a competitive team. So that's what World Cups do to some cricket playing nations in the World Cup. So let's see how this World Cup pans out. I'm really happy that the pitches have something for the that offers for bowlers as well, and it's not only belter of pitches where batsmen are the main play. So let's see how the World Cup progresses. One match done for India. Next up, Namibia. Let's see how that goes. And when it comes to us, the cricket is there. We're always there, and especially in an occasional World Cup, we'll never miss out. So see you next time around. After the next game, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. See you in the next video.
Bye.